The Silent Coders, a story of American freelancers in video analytics. In the quiet corners of coffee shops, co-working spaces, and home offices across America, a new wave of freelancers was emerging. These were not just any freelancers, they were the unsung heroes of the tech world, working on the cutting edge of video analytics technology. Their work was shrouded in secrecy, not because they were hiding from the law, but because their innovations were so groundbreaking that they needed to stay one step ahead of those who might want to steal their intellectual property. Among these freelancers was Sarah, a former software engineer at a large tech company. She had grown tired of the corporate grind and longed for the freedom to work on projects that truly interested her. She found her calling in video analytics, a field where the potential to develop new technology was limitless. Sarah was not alone. Thousands of other tech-savvy Americans had also made the leap to freelancing, drawn by the promise of autonomy, creativity, and the chance to work on projects that could change the world. Sarah's specialty was developing algorithms that could analyze real-time video feeds to detect unusual behavior in public spaces. Her technology had the potential to revolutionize security systems, but she was acutely aware of the risks involved. Hackers were always on the prowl, looking for vulnerabilities in new technologies that they could exploit. To protect her work, Sarah kept a low profile. She used encrypted communication channels, stored her code in secure, decentralized servers, and worked with clients who understood the importance of discretion. Her latest project was particularly ambitious, a video analytics system that could be used in airports to identify potential threats before they even occurred. The system used machine learning to analyze patterns of movement, facial expressions, and even body language to detect signs of stress or suspicious behavior. It was the kind of technology that, in the wrong hands, could be dangerous, but in the right hands, it could save lives. Sarah was part of a loose network of freelancers who collaborated on projects like this. They were spread across the country, connected only by their shared passion for technology and their desire to make a difference. Each member of the network had their own area of expertise. Some focused on developing the algorithms, others on the hardware needed to process the data, and still others on integrating the systems into real-world settings. They communicated through encrypted forums, sharing ideas, code, and the occasional word of encouragement. One of the greatest challenges they faced was testing their systems in real-world settings. Sarah and her colleagues had to be creative, often partnering with small businesses or local governments that were willing to pilot their technology in exchange for free access to the results. These pilots were critical for refining the technology, but they also posed risks. If word got out about what they were working on, it could attract the attention of those who would stop at nothing to steal their ideas. To stay under the radar, the freelancers adopted a strategy of deliberate obscurity. They used nondescript company names, avoided publicizing their work, and always kept their clients' identities confidential. This approach allowed them to fly below the radar of hackers and other malicious actors while still making progress on their projects. Despite the challenges, Sarah and her fellow freelancers thrived. They knew that they were part of something bigger than themselves, a movement of innovators who were quietly shaping the future of technology. They took pride in knowing that their work was making a difference, even if most people would never know their names. As the sun set on another day, Sarah closed her laptop, satisfied with the progress she had made. Tomorrow, she would meet with her client to discuss the results of their latest pilot. It was just one step in a long journey, but she was confident that her work, and the work of her fellow freelancers, would leave a lasting impact on the world. And for now, that was enough.